I spoke to 3 people who attended the concert, and they're all big Travis Scott fans who had been looking forward to Astroworld for months. Thankfully, they're all physically okay, but they never could have imagined or prepared for what they saw happen that night.
There was too many people.
Panic.
And that's when you started to hear people like screaming, and you couldn't tell if it was like you're screaming for Travis or you're screaming for like you need help.
Fistfights and jam-packed crowds. These are just some of the chaotic scenes that unfolded at Astroworld Friday night. Video from tech student Reagan Ranzer shows claustrophobic conditions as people push and pull against each other.
I'm like short, and all these people are taller than me, so I like couldn't breathe at one point. I was like, I can't breathe. And I told my brother, I was like pointing, and I was like, I cannot breathe. And he was like, I can't hear you.
Ranzer says she saw a number of people faint.
You could see people just dropping like flies.
And their limp bodies had to be dragged out of the crowd. But things really escalated as Travis Scott took the stage.
I just saw like an overwhelming rush of people going towards the stage. Like people were running, like it just seemed suffocating from the get-go.
My friends tried to give CPR to a woman who was unconscious on the ground, and she couldn't because people were literally running over them.
Casey Busher is a tech grad who's been to several Travis Scott concerts. She says his fans typically get rowdy, but never anything remotely like this. And the experience has left her and others haunted.
I feel this insane guilt that I was in this scenario and like made it out alive and like wasn't hurt. Knowing that people died is like insane.
I felt sick to my stomach.
But in the chaos, there was an act of kindness as one of Busher's friends stumbled upon a phone that belonged to one of the victims.
She lost her phone and she picked up a bunch of phones off the ground, hoping one was hers. And she found the phone of the 16-year-old girl who died. And she met up with the mom the next day because the mom had to go identify the body that night, and it was her daughter. And then the next day, the mom met up with my friend, and she gave her the phone, and she's like, this is the last thing I have of my daughter.
So powerful. Now, Ranzer, who was close to the front of the crowd, said as that crowd was leaving, she did see a number of people just left collapsed on the ground, surrounded by medical personnel frantically performing CPR. But all 3 agreed. None of them knew anyone had died until well after the concert. And when they found out, it was like a punch to the gut.
Certainly understand, Laura. We're certainly glad they're back with us as well.